Okay, dear students, now today I'm going to start with a new lecture, and this lecture is about consonant sounds. Now you remember from last time that in the first lecture I talked about the sufferings. The sufferings that we face, the difficulties that we face when learning English phonetics or English sounds. And then I gave four sufferings, four difficulties. Right. Now, today, I am going to talk about consonant sounds. Because I don't want to prolong it anymore, I talk about consonant sounds. Last time I said that sounds in English can be either consonant sounds and vowel sounds. Now today I start with consonant sounds, following O'Connor in his book, Better English Pronunciation. Now, O'Connor gives two reasons for why he starts his book with consonants. Why does he start talking about consonant sounds rather than vowel sounds? He gives two reasons for this, for starting with consonant sounds rather than vowel sound. What are these? First of all, what does he say? He says that the consonants contribute more to making English, and you have it in your book, page 24. First of all, he says consonants contribute more to making English understood than vowels do. Now, what does this mean? I will explain it. This is the first point. Second, consonants are generally made by definite interference of the vocal organs. Definite interference of the vocal organs with the airstream, and so are easier to describe and understand. So now he gives two reasons. The first reason is that he says that consonants contribute more to making English understood. What does that mean? Now, he gives. Let us start with what? With a sentence. He gives this sentence. The sentence is like this. The sentence is C-O-U could, and then after that he says P-A-S-S, pass. Then after that, sorry, I'm using capital. It is not capital, it is small. P-A-S-S, pass. M-E A piece, P-I-E-C-E, piece of string, S-T-R-I-N-G. Now look at this sentence. This sentence could you, sorry, there is you here is missing here. There is you is missing. Could you? Right. The sentence is like this now. Could you? Could you? Could you? Could you pass me a piece of string? Look at this sentence. Now this sentence, there's a question here, sorry. Just to be right, okay. Right, question. Sorry for this. This again. Okay. Right. Okay. Could you pass me a piece of string? Now, in this sentence, each word consists of vowel sounds and what? And consonant sounds. Now, suppose, for example, what do? We are going to write the sentence again without the vowel, just the consonants. Just the consonants. Right. How does it look? It's going to be like this. This. We are going to leave the consonants. The OU, I leave it, and then I start like this. Sorry. L, D. Okay. Right. L, D. And then I leave the OU from U. It's going to be like this. Y. And then I leave the A from pass. It's going to be P double S. And then I'm going to leave out the E from me, then it's going to be just M. And then I'm going to leave the IE in peace. Sorry, the A of a piece, I'm going to leave it. Okay. Then I leave the IE. I leave it also. On P, sorry. P, I, E, just C. And then I'm going to leave the O from off, it's going to be F. Then I'm going to leave what? The I, S, T, R, N, G. And after that, I leave what? Sorry, here I forgot the word please. Right, never mind. Now, what happens here? What happens here? Now, if you look at the sentence, now O'Connor wants to say that the consonant contribute more to make English understood. You see, this sentence, it is easy. It is. I mean, I don't want to say that it's very easy, no. But it is. You can make some predictions. You can make some guessing about the vowels that you could put instead, or the same vowel letters, and then you can predict the sentence. You can put here as we have done already, OU, and then it becomes could. And then we can add P, after P we can add A, and then it's going to be pass, and then we put E after, like this. But if for example we do the reverse, no, what do? We do it like this. We leave out the what? We leave out the consonant, and then we stay with, or we remain with with vowels. How is it going to be? Now in could is going to be written like this: OU, OU. Okay. U is going to be written another OU. And then pass is going to be written just A. And from the word me, we are going to write E. And then from peace, we are going to write just IE. And then from and then from off, we are going to write O. And then from string, we are going to write just I. So you see, if you compare between the sentence where I leave out the vowels and the sentence when I leave out the consonant, you see, it seems to be that in the first one, where I leave the consonant, when I leave the vowel, sorry, it's easier to manipulate. Easier to manipulate, easier to add or to guess the word, rather than in the second, where in the second, where we have OU, then we have OU, then this is it's more difficult. It does not make English understood. Now here I'd like to say something, because which I feel this is one thing. The other thing, as O'Connor says, that in the description of consonants, as he says here, consonants are generally made by definite interference. You see, last time when I gave you a figure of the figures of speech, organs of speech, I show you, for example, the lips, I show you the teeth, I show you the palate, I show you the velum, I show you the larynx, the vocal cords, etc., etc. These are when they can be easily pointed or indicated in the production of consonants. But in vowels, no. You see, it is not easy to, vocal cords do not interfere in the production of vowels as in the production of consonants. Now, but you see, I would say that in order to make a reconcile, I would say that both consonant sound and consonant vowels are needed. Now, imagine that a sentence or a language without vowels. A sentence, a language, it has just consonant sound without vowel sound. It's going to be very difficult. So in could, how do you pronounce it? Say kid, and then you how do you say oo, and then then e, like this. When I pronounce it, I say good, puss, piss, pisse, fe, string. It's difficult. Vowels make it easy to pronounce the word. Vowels are just like oil. It oils as a verb. Vowels oil the way of pronunciation, the way of articulation. Vowel, it makes pronunciation easier. But in case we have no consonants, just vowels, the the language is going to be like this. When I, oh, just like this. Okay, so now I'm sorry. I mean, when it is face to face, I think it is easier. But because we are not face to face now, I can't see you. You can't see me. The situation would be easier when it is face to face. Anyhow, I don't want to prolong the talking about what. I don't want to prolong talking about what consonants and vowels. I mean, talking about them. Let me go directly now to this chart, which is in front of you. Now, in this chart, as you can see, this chart shows you what the consonant sounds in English. The consonant sounds in in English, right? It is it starts. We have names or labels above, vertical, and then we have names or labels linear. يعني عمودي, bilabial عمودي, وstops أفقي, linear, linear, right? And then we have after each vertical after each vertical name we have minus V or plus V. What does that mean? Okay, as I'll show you. Now look, first of all, in this table, you can see that we have 24 consonant sounds. 24. We start with P, B, P, B, and then Me, We, 4, F, V, 6, Th, The, 8, T, C, 10, D, Z, 12. We have Ne, Le, Re, 15. Then we have She, Che, 17. And then we have Je, J, Ye, 20. And then we have Kege, Nga, and then 23. And then we have the He, 24. Now, let me talk about this table. Now, first of all, we have the, as I said just now, the vertical label, bilabial. Now, what does it mean bilabial? By between lips. Bilabial means between lips. بين الشفتين. شفائي أو شفاهي. What are these bilabials here? What does it mean bilabial? It means these sound, the p, the p, the b, the me, and the we. They are four. They are called bilabial. The adjective from lips. The adjective from between lips. These sounds are produced by the organ of speech. What is this organ of speech? Lips. You remember last time when we talked about organs of speech, and then we mentioned that lips are what? Are organs of speech. Lips. I told you the upper lip and the lower lip. Okay, right. So now we have now sounds which are produced by the organs of speech named as what? Lips. These lips are called, the adjective from lips is bilabial. Shafatani in Arabic we say. Right. Now these sound pe, be, they are four bilabial sound. Three of them are voiced. Three of them are voiced. One of them is voiceless. Voiceless. So now the V stands for what? The V stands for what? The V stands for stand for, yeah, the V stands for voiceless, voice, sorry, and plus V stands for what? From stands for voiceless, plus V stands for what? For voiced, right? After right, so now the pe is voiceless, the be, the me, the we are voiced sounds, right? Now, what does it mean voiced? The difference between voiced and voiceless sounds is that now when the vocal cords, you remember last time when I said that the vocal cords are just like strings, two strings. These two strings, when they come each other, when the air comes through, and then they vibrate, they move, the vibration causes voicing. So any sound which is produced by the vibration of the where it in the production of this sound, there is it accompanied by what? By vibration of the vibration of the vocal cord. It is called voiced. But when the vocal cords are not vibrated, they are called voiceless, without any vibration. Right. Now, after bilabial, we come to labiodental. Labiodental. Here we have two consonants. Labiodental. Labio, it means here we have two organs of speech: the lips and the teeth. The lips and the teeth. Now, what happens here? In these sound, which we call them labiodental, it means these consonants are produced by the interference of the lips and the teeth. By the lips and the teeth. Fe and the. Fe and the. The fe is minus V, it means voiceless, whereas the ve is plus V, it means what? It means voiced. Right. So now, let me repeat something here. Now we have four consonant sound, the pe, be, me, we, pe, be, me, we. These four consonant sound, they are produced by one organ of speech. What is it? The lips, the upper lip and the lower. But here in labiodental, which cause the fez sound and the ve sound, they are produced by lips and what? Teeth. So now, put in your mind that we have some sounds which are produced by one organ of speech. There are some other sound that are produced by some consonants are produced, or some consonant sounds are produced by one organ of speech. No, the others are produced by more than one, two, as in labiodental. أسناني شفتاني. Now, after that, we have th, هذا الصوت th, which we usually write it as th, as in that, as in thumb, thumb, mouth. The other is the. This is the. As in the sound th in Arabic, and the as in dhal in Arabic. Okay, in order to remember. Now these two sounds, they are the and the, they are, the is minus V, it means voiceless, whereas the is what is voiced. I will give, of course, I will give what examples on these later on. But let me just now, in order to remember, when I say the and they are dental. When I say the and they say labiodental. When I say pe, be, me, we, they are bilabial. What does it mean? It means here they are produced by these vocal organs of speech. Dental is then adjective from teeth, asnani, between the teeth. Now, when you put your tongue between the upper teeth and the lower teeth without pressing tightly or firmly on the tongue, that gives you the and the. There you can feel the vibration, the tizzazz of the vocal cords. Similarly, when we go to labiodental, the upper teeth, when you bend your lower lip and then you press, and then the upper teeth, the lower lip, you bend it, you turn it in, and then you press, and then you on it you put what, you move your teeth on it like this, but you do not press what, very firmly. You see here, in labiodental and dental, we have the interference of the teeth. But what is the difference? The difference is that in labiodental, the teeth are pressing on the lower lip. In dental, the teeth, I mean the upper teeth, of course, the upper teeth, they are pressing on the tongue, but they do not, remember, they do not press firmly. No, they press. There is you can through not firmly, because were it firmly, that wouldn't give you what, vibration. That sound. When you press very firmly, no, stop, because you are going to block the airstream. The airstream of the air is going to be blocked. Now, after that, we come to alveola. Alveola here, an area which is beyond the upper teeth. You can't touch it with your with the front of your teeth. You can't touch it. Just the area beyond the upper teeth. They are te, de, se, ze, ne, le, re, re. Well, these here, the tongue touches the alveola. I said the alveola is the area beyond the upper teeth. So we say, when we pronounce te, you can feel that the front of the tongue touches the upper of the teeth, the area beyond the upper teeth. Exactly. Remember last time when we talked about the palate, we divided the palate into three parts. The first part is the alveola, and then we said the hard palate, and then we said the soft palate. The area which is immediately beyond the upper teeth, we call it alveola, and the sound produced by the front of the tongue touching the alveola, the area beyond the upper teeth, we call them alveolar sound. Alveolar sound like the T. See, I put the front of the tongue beyond on the alveolar, the front of the tongue, touches the alveolar. What does that give me? It gives me the t sound, and it also gives me the d sound. D. It gives me t and d. It also gives me, by means of this organ of speech, it gives me the sound se and the sound what? Ze. It also gives me, or the sound ne, ne sound, also the same thing. Also the le sound, le sound, and then the re sound, re sound. These 6 consonant sounds, they are produced by the tongue touches what? The tongue touches what? The alveolar, which is beyond the upper teeth, the area, as we say, which is part of the first part of the palate. Then when it touches, but it does not touch firmly, as I said, so that the air can pass what? Can pass through. After now they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 alveolar. Now 2 of them, what are they? The t and the se, they are voiceless, whereas the d and the z and the ne and the le and the re, they are voiced. Okay. And so what's the difference between voiced and minus V or plus V? Minus V, it means voiceless. Plus V, it means voiced, with the vibration of, where does this vibration occur? It occurs in the larynx. How does it happen? When the vocal cords, they are near each other, and through when the air passes, it vibrates, it moves these two vocal cords. That causes what? Vibration. If the glottis, you remember we said the glottis, which is the cavity between the vocal cords, is wide enough, then there is no vibration here. Okay, right. After that, we go to the palatal. We mean the hard palate. Here we have 5 consonant sounds. They are the sh and j, ch and j, and what? And the ye. 5 consonant sound. This is sh. You see, here these sounds, they are produced deeper. After the alveolar comes the hard palate. Okay, hard palate. الحنك, hard palate. What are the sounds produced by the hard palate? You see the tongue. Also, we raise the tongue to. It does not touch the hard palate very firmly as with the other consonant sound. No, it touches the hard palate not firmly, but there is a space here, and through this movement of the tongue to the hard palate, that will produce these sounds. What are they? The sh, which is voiceless, and what is the and the j, the j sound. Also, it produces the ch, as in church, and the sound j. The ch is voiceless, the j is voiced. Okay, the ch is voiceless, the j is voiced, and then we have the ye sound, as in yellow. Okay, right. This is what hard palate, the palatal sound. After that, we have the velar. We said that the palate is divided into 3 parts. First of all, we have the alveolar. After the alveolar, we have the hard palate, and the adjective from the hard palate is the palatal. And after the palatal, we have the velar. The velar, they are at the back of the palate, the back of the palate. Okay, the back of the, here the velar, which is we call it the soft palate, velar, the soft palate. Here we have k, g, k. Also we have the tongue touches the soft palate, the soft part of the palate, which is called, and the sound produced by this way are called velar. Lahatan, lahawi, from, because of the adjective from velim. You remember? Velim. The K, it produces three sounds here. Three sounds are produced here. What are they? The K sound, voiceless, G sound, voiced, and then we have the Inga sound, Inga sound. Which is a combination of the ne and the ge. Right. Right. What else? Okay. Right. Okay. So now, in this, the ge sound, which are three, ke, ge, inga, he see here in the velar sound, we have, look how it is written. It is a combination of ne sound and ge sound. Inga, as morning, ning. Later on we will come to how we call it nasal sound, okay? Later on. After that we have the glottal, half glottal. We have he sound, he. It is minus V. It is voiceless. It is what? It is voiceless. So now I repeat. I say that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 places of articulation. مخارج الأصوات. 7 places. First of all, bilabial الشفاه. labiodental الشفاه والأسنان. dental الأسنان. الفيولا. الحنك. بداية الحنك. After, beyond the upper teeth. After that we have the middle of the palate, منتصف الحنك. And then we have the end of the palate, نهاية الحنك, واللي هي اللهات in Arabic. And then we have the glottal, that is in the larynx, and it is from glottis. You remember that here the vocal cords are closed. They are total, and that's when we produce it. We have to close the glottis. There will be no glottis, because we said the glottis is the area, is the cavity between the vocal cord. When the vocal cords touch each other, then that this is, of course, this occurs in the larynx, and because especially in the glottis, there will be no cavity. We call it what? We call it glottal. And the he sound, it is voiceless. Right. This is, so how many places of articulation do we have? Then مخارج الأصوات, places of articulation, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now let's come to something else. Now when we describe consonants, we describe them like this. They are either they are where they are what? Where they are produced, where are the what? Consonants are produced where? Are they produced by at the lips, at the lips and teeth, at the teeth, at the alveolar, at the middle of the hard palate, at the end of the hard palate, at the end of the palate, the soft palate, in the larynx, where the vocal cords are. These are, we call them places of articulation. Where are they produced? They are produced here. I mean, without without the pe, the bilabial, the lips, there will be no pe, be, me, we. Suppose we imagine that we do not have lips, we cannot produce these sounds. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that lips are vocal cords. They interfere in the production of what? These sound. Now let's move to something else. What is it? Now, how are these sounds, 24 consonants, how they are produced? How? The process they are produced. First of all, we have stops, al-aswat al-infijariya. What are they? We have pe, be, pe, be, and then they are just, then we have te, de, okay, ke, ge. How they are produced? These are, so I'm talking now about linear, in a linear way, not in a vertical way, no, stop sound. Now sounds are produced either where they are produced or how they are produced. They are where they are produced, the place where they are produced, or how they are produced. Now, see the pe and the p and the b, the be, the pe and the be, the te and the de, the ke and the ge. Okay, how many they are? 8, 2, 4, 6, sorry, 6, they are 6. 6 stop sound, stop. What does it mean? These sounds are produced by the air here, how it is produced. First of all, we totally close the airstream. We totally close the airstream. And then after that, when we close it, we open or we allow the air abruptly, suddenly. This will cause what we call explosion. And by the way, it is called stops, or they are also called plosives, plosion, infijar, plosion. This sudden opening of the airstream causes plosion, and this plosion, we call it what? We call them stops or plosives. Right. After that, then after stops or below stops, we have fricatives. Fricatives. Here we have fe, ve, the. We have se, ze, she, je. What else? Okay, they are how many? How many they are? 2, 4, 6. We have 8. 8 fricative sound. 8. Fe, ve, 8 what? Fricative sound. 8 fricatives. Now these sounds, how are they produced? They are produced by this way. Now the tongue, or there is the air. The difference between stops and the fricative is that in stop sounds, in stop sounds or plosive sound, the air is totally blocked. The air is not allowed to. The airstream is totally blocked, and then we open our air suddenly. This sudden opening of the air causes what? Plosion or explosion. We call them plosives, or we call them what? Stops. After that, we have fricatives. Here, no. What do we have here? We have here the airstream is not totally closed. No, there is a very small cavity. Through this small cavity, the air passes. The passing of the air through this causes friction, as just like when you move your palms, حافات اليد, when you press them together like this. This process of what the airstream is not totally closed, but there is a small cavity through which the air passes. We call these sounds as fricative sound, احتكاكية. These fricative sounds, how many are they? Are 8. Fe, ve, fricative. Se, ze, fricative. Se, ze, fricative. She, je, fricative. There are some of them, the friction, they differ in the friction. When we have very strong friction, we call them fortis, and then we have lenis. But we need more in fe. When we produce fe, we need more air, more like ve. Ve is a version of نسخة من fe, but it is smoother. Okay, smoother. It is not strong. When you compare between fe and ve, you see that fe is stronger than ve. Ve is smooth, whereas fe is strong. Also, we come to th and th. See, the is smooth. The is strong. Also, se and z. Ze is smooth. Se is strong. Okay. Similarly, sh. See, and je. Okay. After that, we have sound which are produced by a combination of stops and what? Stops and fricatives. These are ch and j. As you can see here, that in ch and j, we have, first of all, these sounds, they start as plosive, te, and then they end as what? As fricative. Ch, we call them affricate. J, we start as what? As stop, and then we end as fricative. The combination of a stop sound and what? And a fricative sound, that gives you what? An affricate sound. You can also recognize it from the symbols. You see here, the ch and j, we have two symbols. We have the te and we have the she. But already we saw these two sounds separate. Here now that they are combined. But the combination or the joining of these two sounds gives you what? The sound ch. Te, stop, she, fricative. D, stop, je, fricative. So we call them affricates. After the affricates, we have what we call we have nasal sound. Nasals, khayshumiyeh. These are three here. The me, they are produced through the nose. Me. Then we have the ne, and then we have the inga, ne. Okay, so we have stops, we have fricatives, we have affricates, and then we have nasal. What does it mean, nasal? It means that the sounds are produced through the nose. If you close your nose, these sounds are not produced. We call them khayshumi. Me, ne, and inga. These two sounds, me and ne, they are found in Arabic, but the inga, it is not. Right. What else? We have liquids. Now, what about liquids? Liquids, he called them liquids, like le and re. Le and re. Liquid, he called them liquids. What does it mean, liquid? Liquids, some phoneticians, they use the term lateral. What does it mean, lateral or liquid? These sounds are produced with the airstream. The airstream does not go through the middle of the mouth. No, it is produced on the side of the mouth. Le and re. You can recognize it. Because of this, we call them either liquids or we call them laterals. What does it mean, laterals or liquid? It means the sound are not produced, the airstream is not go through the middle, through the center of the mouth. No, it goes to the le. The tongue, you can feel that the tongue is pointed to the side of the mouth. Le. But when you say s, so the air it goes in a straight line. Se, ze, she, fe. It goes in a straight line in the middle of the mouth. But here with le and re, no, the air goes through le. We produce them by on the side of the mouth, not in the center of the mouth. No, the air, it means the le. The air is you can feel that the tongue is the air is on the side of the mouth, not in the center of the mouth. The air goes through, so the air is on the side. You can feel it, not as when you say s. So the air goes in a straight line. Here, no, it goes on the side of the mouth. Yeah. The last point is glides. Glides, here we have the way, and then we have the ye, and the he. What does that mean? Now these sounds, the way and the ye, and they are called what? Glides. Why do we call them glides? Glides means insilaqiya. These sounds, they are called consonant sound, but in point to, as a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, they are produced like vowels in their production. They call them glides. Inzilaqiyya. They are their way of production is just like vowels, but in point of fact, as a matter of fact, they are not vowels. They are consonants. So the way they are produced as vowels produced, but they are not classified as vowels. They are classified as what? As consonants. Now, I stop here, and what I want from you is that you listen to this. You have it also in the book. You can read more about it. I don't want to say that I have made everything clear. No, I'm not saying this, but I just gave you an idea because you remember that last time when I talked about vowels and consonants, I said that we have 24 consonants. These are classified in terms of where they are produced, place of articulation, and how they are produced, manner of articulation. مخارج الأصوات كيفية إخراج هذه الأصوات كيفية the manner how they are produced. Next time, God willing, of course now this is up to now, I would say that it is, you have an an idea about English sound, but this is not sufficient. Later, after this lecture, God willing, I am going to give you first of all, examples on these sounds in words. I give you, for example, a word which has the sound p, and a word that has the sound what, b, and then we compare p, b, plosive, and then like this. After that, I will give you what the vowel sound. How many? We say 20 vowel sound. I'll give you, but when I give you the vowel sound, I give you with example, so that you can feel it, you can understand it better within example. Thank you very much, and I hope that you have learned at least something. I don't want to say that you have understood the whole lecture. Maybe I was not very clear here and there. Hoping that, if you learn something, better than nothing. Thank you very much, and I hope that we will meet again. Okay.